Hey, how's it going everyone? This is DCSG 81 and today I'm going to do a comparison review for these two ladies. They are the Scarlet Witch from the Infinity War, and on my left here is the one from the s.h.figuarts, while the right one is from the Marvel Legends 2-pack with Vision. Okay, so it's been some time since I do a comparison review. So let's do this, because I know a lot of you are actually wondering what are the comparison between both of them. So I'll start the first one with the overall look, and let's see how they both score. Okay, so let's take a closer look. Okay, I'll leave the best for the last, which is the face. I'll go through the costume first. As we can see, the costumes looks pretty much identical. Of course, the design is different. Okay, I think they both did a very good jobs in terms of copying the actual actress costume. But we can see here the s.h.figuarts do spots a lot of efforts being done to make, although it's a soft plastic, but they actually make it looks very detailed with all the patterns. They actually craft all the even the corset actually looks, the zipper looks very real. Okay, and this part I like all these portions here, very nice details. Okay, and as for the Marvel Legends, we can see that they didn't do a poor job. It's a very good job as well. And the piece, the red piece of overcoat here is not just a red piece, but you can see there are also some patterns. Okay, it's not just a plain one. I'll bring it close to the camera. Yep, you can see here. Okay, it does have a very premium kind of feel when you touch it. Okay, as for the arms, very identical for both. And the pants is I did mention in my review for her, the s.h.figuarts one, they actually used a matte black followed by a very glossy for the boots, which is very nice. It actually differentiates between these two. But for the Marvel Legends, they didn't do so. That's why you can see the whole piece is like you don't know where the boot starts. Okay, but you can see the linings here, but it's like just a whole piece of thing as compared to the s.h.figuarts one. Okay, so in terms of overall look, okay, let's go through the hair as well. Some of you might like the a single piece because it looks better, but this one s.h.figuarts actually make it into two pieces, but it actually allows a lot more articulations, especially when she's looking up. This one will be a lot of hindering because of the hair. Yep, even though it's not a hard plastic, but it's still hard enough to hinder the articulations. So this one does have better articulation in terms of if you want to move the heads, but this one will be overall look wise, the hair is looking much better. And also I do notice that they both have two very different hair colors. Yeah, so this is like the blonde version and this is like the redhead versions. Okay, maybe I'll do a comparison. I think I've seen some pictures before that she's supposed to be in the blonde hair. Okay, so let's take a closer look. I know you must be thinking I'm looking at the cleavage, but actually I'm not. I'm looking at the necklace. Which one is better? Okay, and finally let's come to the face. Okay, some comparison time. Yep, we can really see that the s.h.figuarts wins this time because it's looking very good, very identical. And this one, when she's looking right at you, she doesn't have the Elizabeth Olsen look. But when you move her from top to bottom like this, yep, she just looks like her. Okay, somehow you need to catch certain angle and it looks like her. But when you just look like this, it just becomes maybe her stunt double. Yeah, so for the look likeness, I think the s.h.figuarts wins this time, nailed it pretty much. So in terms of overall look, I think that the s.h.figuarts will score better because of the the likeness is very important, of course, but the overall costumes is very good in detail as well. So this time the s.h.figuarts wins. And right up next, we'll go into the articulations. So as we can see, the articulations on this s.h.figuarts is not as good as I thought, but let's take a look at this one instead, the Marvel Legends. Okay, so we notice that her hand is a single joint elbow and she can move pretty much this, and there's no swivel. As for the Marvel Legends, she can do pretty much the same, and she also doesn't come with any swivel, and her elbow, I don't know what you call this, it's not really it's a single joint, but somehow it doesn't go all the way. As you can see, this is the maximum she can go. Okay, so as compared to the s.h.figuarts one, she does have a little bit worse articulation compared to her. So as for the torso, we all know that she have both joints, so she can move pretty freely, but for her she only have one, which is at the middle of the torso. Okay, of course she can also move freely, and this one is a piece by itself. Yep, it's not separated, so there's only one movement here. Okay, so in terms of the torso, also the s.h.figuarts is better. So for the legs, she can kick pretty much more than 90 degrees, even though there's no pull down mechanism. There is some, but it's not like the proper one. You can see when I pull it down, the other legs will go up. Okay, so she had a single joint knee as well. Okay, and let's see how this works. So for her, she can't really kick, not even 90 degrees. Okay, but she does have a tight swivel. That's the best thing. Okay, and she have a double joint knee. Okay, but even though she have a double joint knee, you can see that she can pretty much do the same as a single joint knee for this s.h.figuarts. Yep. Okay, and her legs can move pretty much, and there's no toe hinge for the Marvel Legends. Okay, so in terms of overall articulation, I would think the s.h.figuarts still fare better compared to the Marvel Legends. Okay. Okay, so right up next we'll look into the accessories. As we can see, on my left here is the s.h.figuarts, and on my right is the Marvel Legends, so I don't even have to go through the amount of hand that she comes with. This Marvel Legends only gives these 2 hands, but this one does comes with 3 effects. Okay, 3 special effects plus interchangeable face with an extra bangs. Okay, but this one she just comes with these effects, which is very good, don't get me wrong. These effects I actually like it better compared to these 2 things here. Okay, they're actually much better, but you can clearly know that the s.h.figuarts win this time because they are having more. I don't even have to bring out the extra hands. She comes with extra 3 pair of hands, including this will be 4 pair. Okay. Okay, so right up next will be the packaging. So I would say is that the Marvel Legends one, because I got it so long ago, I would have thrown it away, I think, ages ago. So I don't have a sample to show you, but don't worry, I will Google out a pictures and show it to you guys right now, and then we'll compare with the one with from the s.h.figuarts. Okay, so how does it fare? In terms of look, I think the Marvel Legends one is actually looking more attractive because of the wide open windows, and of course this one is a little bit unfair for the s.h.figuarts because the Marvel Legends comes with vision as well, so it's a little bit more catchy because there are 2 in 1 box, 2 characters in 1 box. But for the s.h.figuarts, it doesn't look as bad because you can see that it just kind of have the premium look, and I especially like this one that you can see her logo here. Yeah, I didn't mention it in my review. Yep, this one actually looks better. And in terms of the practicalness, is that even a word? Yeah, so for this s.h.figuarts, it's actually a much more compact box. As you can see, it's not that bad. So if you are a box collector and you like to keep your figure in a mint condition, I think this is a very good choice because it actually allows you to store easily. It doesn't take up much space. In terms of the collector, I think this one will be a lot more collector friendly, because you can actually put back in the characters, the figures, if you want to put it in the box. You do not want to display anymore, you just want to keep it mint, you can actually put it back. For the Marvel Legends, you can as well, but I always hate the plastic that hold it together, because they tends to get very noisy when you put it back, put it out. Of course you can always put it back, but I remember I tried once, it doesn't look as good as new anymore, the plastic. So it's not really collector friendly in terms of the Marvel Legends box, but for the s.h.figuarts it is. Okay, so in this case I would think that again the s.h.figuarts wins. Okay, so for the final one, which is what I call the worthiness, whether it's worth your money. I used to compare with the price as one of the criteria, but I think in terms of price, I believe we all know that the Marvel Legends will win, because the s.h.figuarts usually costs 2 or 3 times more than the Marvel Legends for the exact same figure. Okay, but of course, in terms of quality, in terms of parts, accessory, the s.h.figuarts always win, because they do come with more things to play, and especially the joint is a lot more better quality in terms of the Marvel Legends. Okay, so but I can see the Marvel Legends, they are actually improving a lot in terms of the facial. Their 3D printing is actually getting a lot better, especially the best case scenario is the Captain Marvel. We can see that the Captain Marvel that was released by Marvel Legends actually looks a lot more like Brie Larson's compared to the one from the s.h.figuarts. It looks so bad. Okay, so this is that's a perfect example that Marvel Legends can get better than s.h.figuarts. Okay, even though they are cheap, they also can have a better quality. Okay, so but in terms of this Scarlet Witch, we all know that the s.h.figuarts is actually an exclusive. Okay, so which I don't think she deserves to be in the exclusive list, same as the Nebula. I think they should just be a normal release, but I don't know why they like to, you know, put the figure into exclusive and then they charge a lot more. Okay, and for the Marvel Legends, this one is of course is more worthy, because she comes with 2-pack. So the 2-pack with the Vision, the cost is actually still cheaper than the Marvel Legends, this one, because yeah, we all know that exclusive is expensive, right? So but the price is not far apart. It's about maybe 30 to 40 Singapore dollar for these 2 figures plus this versus the 1 figure. Okay, so if you are saying that which one is more worthy to get, right now I would think the Marvel Legends one, not because of the price, but because you do get a very good looking Vision that comes with it. Okay, so the s.h.figuarts have not released any or announced or even teased any Vision yet, as far as I know. Do correct me in the comments below if you have seen a teaser for the s.h.figuarts Vision. But so far Marvel Legends has released, I think, quite a number of Visions, and the one that comes with her usually looks pretty good. I mean, that's my thought, and they still can fare very well with your s.h.figuarts for the this piece. I'll show you some example. Okay, so I'll put this aside. Okay, just leave her there, and this is the Vision I'm talking about. Yep, looking very, very good. Okay, I have seen people that actually replaced his cape with cloth and it looks even better. Okay, so this is the Vision. Of course, they will scale very well because they are both from Marvel Legends. Okay, yeah, and put some s.h.figuarts together. Okay, I have the Captain America here. Okay, and I also have the Mark 85. I have Mark 85 right here. Okay, and I also have Thor. Okay, maybe I'll put him behind. Yep, so you can see that they actually scale pretty well, I would say, because I used to post the pictures before. I forgot which one it is. I have people asking me, how come the s.h.figuarts Scarlet Witch is out? I don't think that because during that time it wasn't even announced yet. So I was telling them that, oh no, that this Scarlet Witch is from the Marvel Legends, and they was like, what? It looks so good. Okay, so this is it's actually matching very well with your s.h.figuarts. If you do worry that if you get the Marvel Legend it will not scale very well, but she does, and the Vision as well, you can see they looks like one whole family. Okay, so if you are having a budget constraint, I think this two is a very good choice to invest on. But of course, if you have more money, then you should get back the s.h.figuarts one, and they are also looking very good together, even with the Marvel Legends Vision, as you can see. Okay, so in this section, I would say the Marvel Legends Scarlet Witch will win. Okay, so for the final one, the result, we all know that this s.h.figuart basically wins on the overall look, the articulations, the accessory, as well as the packaging. The Marvel Legend one, she will wins on the worthiness of your money, the bang to your bucks. Okay, if you are having a budget constraint and you think that you want something that is worthy, that's worth to get. By the way, when I say worthy, it doesn't mean that whatever cheap will win. Okay, because sometimes it's cheap doesn't mean that it's good. Okay, but this time it's cheaper, and the quality isn't very far behind. You can see they're actually looking pretty good together. For this round of comparison, I would say 4 versus 1, and the s.h.figuarts Scarlet Witch wins. Okay, so I hope you like this very simple comparison for these two. I hope it will help you to decide which one you should get. Give me a thumbs up if you like it. Of course, leave me any comments below. You know I always love to hear from you guys, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and also click on the bell button so that you won't miss any of my video uploads. And I'll see you in my next review. Bye.